What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Rails of War. Today we're taking a look at an update that came out a little bit ago on Twitter. Links to it will be in the description, although I'm not sure how willing you are to play it, judging by what you see in the background there. That is the new engine, the SW, I believe it's called. Not exactly sure. Usually, you know, I knew what it was called, and then it just sort of slipped my mind the second I started recording. But with this update comes a ton of really cool stuff, such as different tie layouts. Well, tie sleeper, whatever you wish to call them. You have what appears to be three. You have dense, nice, and neat. You know, what you'd see on main lines. Yeah, that's another bug. You have like mining or old coal railroads, really basic cheap stuff to lay. And then you have, you know, medium industry or yard tracks, most likely would be this option here, and you just change it by right clicking. As you can see, there's the different types. There might actually be a third one. It looks like this one here. Oh, I am actually stupid. But yeah, so let's go on to the curve track. This is actually really cool. He added very small curves here. Let me just try to get this lined up like that. This is the smallest radius curve. This is the zero curve, and look at that. I don't know what engine or anything would make it along that. I don't know if that's there for testing or if that's going to be there permanently, but as you can see, he has all of the different curve sizes. You can have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's supposed to be a 4 there, but for some reason it wouldn't place. So, what is it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 track mainline if you really wanted to, I guess. But that would be probably a pain in the behind to set up with all of those tracks. The other thing is you have a 1, an 8, a 16, and a 32 for straight tracks. Hey, it actually fixed itself. And yeah, now the cool thing about this update is the gas cans. These things are really cool. No, I'm kidding. The cool thing about this update, the reason that I'm sure Nathan pushed this out, is these little red things are supposed to be bogies. As you can tell, it follows those perfectly. If you put a line between those two, this is right in the center. Now these probably need to be adjusted and put on the wheels, but it's really nice. And obviously also that's, you know, narrow gauge. But yeah, it's really cool. You can do all sorts of cool stuff with this. And now that this is implemented, he can add all sorts of cool locomotives and rolling stock to the mod once he gets these bugs worked out, which from what I've seen on his Twitter is coming along really nicely. You know, just stuff like this is the only problem right now. But yeah, not much to do in the mod. There's not any you know, switches. This is literally it, just the track and then the engine here, and then obviously these little fuel canisters, and you can still ride it. The engine still has all the functionality that a normal Rails of War engine does, but it's just a little buggy. Doesn't really follow the tracks too well. Really hard to place as well, because you can, like, you have to place it. If you place it like here, it'll sink in the ground, won't work. You actually have to find the hitbox for the track, which is usually the first block you place, and then place it there. It doesn't seem to actually be working this time. It just wants to change that. I don't know how I did it. I did it over here somehow. I don't actually remember how I did it, but I did get it working, and of course that always happens as well. F5 causes it, it looks like. Yeah, looks like F5 causes that to happen. I'm sure a lot of these bugs have already been addressed, but if you guys want to check this out, you know, just go hit up the Rails of War Twitter, which link will be in the description. And yeah, so this is the first step in Rails of War, the new version that's going to have a lot of really cool features. I've seen some of the stuff. Looks really nice. Well, all the stuff that I've seen is just on the Twitter, so you guys can just go check that out on the Twitter yourself. But yeah, really cool stuff is going to be happening with Rails of War. I plan on doing some more videos on it. Once the narrow gauge comes out officially, I'm going to be making a logging railroad. And yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. Sorry for the short episode. I really wanted to do more with this, but it's such a difficult thing to mess with, considering these don't really have proper collisions or anything. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. yeah, see you guys next time. Take it easy. Peace out and goodbye.